It'd be sick if you could get the lightning to kind of mimic your speech,
That would be dope. What even is that? That's like a
wave.
A wave spectrometer.
Yeah,
or
something like that.
Like that. Like that's a thing. Like, oh my god, I actually feel like we could download that.
Yeah,
really easily.
Totally.
Yeah, they might even be able to do it through a browser.
Even to if you were just slightly good with I don't know, some software, you could easily get it to play over this and make it actually look like the lightning.
We could probably even do a transparent thing in Streamlabs.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, guys, here we are. Welcome, episode 32. Tubi, Nick D, Jarvis Jerry, and our special guest tonight, McMasher.
Hell yeah.
Welcome.
Tonight's brought to you by Canadian Dry with lemonade. That's what we're drinking tonight, right, Nick D?
Yeah, Costco.
Yeah.
Costco.
There's also
Old Canadian.
There's a red one in there too. There's your classic yellow lemonade, and then there's a raspberry ginger ale too.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is delicious.
The first time I went to Canada and only, I joked oh, that'd be funny if there's just hella Canada Dry everywhere, and then you get there and it is everywhere.
Really? And do they have all the weird flavors that we don't even get or anything?
No, it's basically just the standard, and then I think they have a seltzer water version almost, and they're just stacked at the front of every store you go into. Just cases and cases of Canada Dry. So they do rep it. I thought it's probably just an American thing. They don't even have it up there.
Yeah.
But they
interesting.
They're all about it.
So Addie's just letting us know that they actually have Canadian Dry
at least
in Canada.
Toronto and Quebec.
Wow.
Jer would know. You've been there.
That's
Jer.
2 cities.
That's where you practice.
I've been to Niagara Falls and I didn't see Canadian Dry.
On the Canada side?
If you go to Niagara Falls and you don't go to the Canada side.
Yeah, there really is only one side. I've never seen the American side.
I want to go.
Jerry,
I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Niagara Falls.
Jerry, pull up photos of the American side and the Canadian side of Niagara Falls. We're switching the whole fucking show up right now.
I'm going to sound so American. What even state are we talking about? Where's Niagara Falls?
New York.
It's New York.
New York.
Oh, really?
Buffalo, New York.
I would have guessed more in the middle of the country. All right.
Also, a quick shout out to...
that's above Idaho or Montana or some shit like that.
I would have said something like that. Yeah.
Jake's Clothing Line.
No, New York.
Slumped USA. Shout out.
Slumped. Hell yeah.
So, pick up some merch.
Yeah.
Addie's wearing a Heligrip white tee.
Wearing that faux curve.
Heligrip white tee. They're available on heligrip.com.
Costco's
go use our... Do we have a... Does Over the Show have a promo code? Can we get a promo code?
No.
We got Addie here from Heligrip live on the show.
We stopped... I deleted all the promo codes because they show up on, Retail Me Not.
But who cares? Who cares? If a sale's a sale. If a sale's a sale. If someone wants to buy something... Even if they're coming from Retail Me Not, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, but it was
right,
the 50% off disc. It was the we don't want this getting out. And Retail Me Not somehow scanned and saw a private code. It wasn't a publicly. It was our last names, or a weird spelling of our last name.
Real quick, guys. Here you go. Here's the image. There's the American side and there is the Canadian side.
No, that doesn't.
And you've been to both tubes.
What? Yeah, I've been to both.
Well, the Canada side, you're seeing it from the U.S. side with a view of Canada.
Well, I'm just telling you.
What is that tower thing that
I do not know.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's actually...
The the Canada side is the one that's in all the photos, though, I feel like where you could see down into the end of the river.
Yeah. And so I forget, did the person who went down in a barrel live or die?
They lived.
They lived.
I swear to God, I looked at it every year.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, did they?
And how is it not more of a thing? Why aren't people doing it every year?
A lot of people did it, and people did die, and that's why I can never remember if the first person did it, because I think it was a woman who did it the first time.
That sounds about right.
And people
after
I feel like that, she might have died on the
talking to
second
your mic,
attempt.
bro.
Yeah.
I've been talking to the mic the whole fucking time.
Talking to the mic, bro. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Am I not close enough?
No, you're close enough.
Is that real? I feel like that also looks like Dune. That looks like the planet before they go to
let me just do this real quick. Well,
the Dune planet.
Before we get too deep into the Niagara Falls talk, real fast, tonight's episode is Thor, Love and Thunder. That's the movie we're going to be reviewing. So we'll get right back into that, but we will look a little bit further into Niagara Falls. Because actually, Niagara Falls is a tourist destination.
Yeah, I'd like to go.
And tourist destinations have a lot to do with Thor, Love and Thunder, the city. of Asgard has become a tourist destination in the show. Nice. So if you look at it like that, this conversation makes a lot of sense.
The big question is, do you go on the boat tour where you go near the falls?
I have been to Niagara Falls once. I did not go on the boat tour. I regret going on the boat tour. I was a child,
so you did do the boat tour?
I did not do the boat tour. I was with Grandpa Tubi in Maryland.
Oh.
But you did?
No, I did not.
I did not.
Okay. I didn't even know that you could.
We went to both sides.
Yeah. My mom's
I put an OverShow sticker. Remember, there was a photo of this. I put an OverShow sticker right on the railing.
Oh. Illegal. Vandalism.
I will find it. I was a minor. I was a minor, Nick, and
your statute of limitations.
Over 10, way over 10 years has passed. This is like I was in maybe freshman or junior year.
As long as it doesn't say like.
All right, we're back on the level. Nice.
So we're like, you're inciting something. You won't do it.
So Love and Thunder, boys.
Why can't we see ourselves on the thing? Sorry to call out productions during production, but aren't you really see ourselves?
Addy doesn't understand how things work here, and that's our screen.
Oh, you're right.
That is Jer.
Oh.
Hold on, everyone, take a moment while Addy realizes what's going on right now. Wave at him, Jer.
It's just because it's so front and center and huge.
We have a dual monitors. We should fill everyone in behind the curtain. You can't see. Oh, you can kind of see here in the corner here where I'm sitting. There's another monitor now.
It's just so obvious.
Addy is now looking over here. This is our live thing. We didn't used to have the ability to even see this doggy. We used to only have Jarvis Jer. Now we have both. Okay.
We started out on an iPhone.
Yeah, we started off on this iPhone.
We've got too much stuff on this table.
This is impressive.
And now we have
buried in wires.
Yeah.
You guys look like you've been doing this since the beginning. You started this.
Anyways, all right. So tonight's episode's Thor: Love and Thunder. It is the
32nd?
Fourth installment.
Fourth
installment of Thor.
Yes.
It's the fourth installment of Thor.
But
I don't know how many Marvel movies.
No, you're right. It's the
fourth installment.
But the second,
he's been in a bunch of movies.
It's the second Waititi. I can never see his name.
Taika
Waititi. It's his second film that he's made.
It's the second good one.
Yeah. We'll get into it, Addy. We'll get into it. All right. So me, Addy, and Nick D, along with BK, who is flying back from Boston. No jokes aside.
2 weeks in Boston.
Yeah.
2 weeks in Boston.
We saw it opening night at P Hill, great movie theater. And then me and Nick D just went and saw it yesterday for the matinee Tuesday special.
And we did have the nice seats at P Hill.
Well, we had IMAX.
I want to know, do you have the nice seat? Well, did they come with the recliners?
Oh, my God, bro. Me and Nick D were sitting lavish yesterday.
So they did have recliners.
Oh, my God.
They're not as deep recliners. It's just kind of like a little half recline.
But they're beautiful.
But yeah.
I don't even, the first time I went full recline to see how far does this go, but now when I go to those theaters, I'm like, I don't need my feet all the way up. I don't need to be all the way back.
Exactly. I'm kind of the same way.
If you want to do it, cool.
Justin, what up? How you doing?
What's up, Justin?
Sadu, is he our one guy?
He's in here.
He's our
we are
guy.
Yeah. Jerry, talk real quick.
I'm talking real quick.
All right, we're good.
Yeah,
I just realized that
good.
Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can Sadu hear me? Let's get a Sadu check.
Sadu check. You get used to him.
Yeah.
This is nice.
That's like synesthesia.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, but I don't know. Let's get
I'm back in
confirmation.
No, Sadu, not a hey,
bro.
Hey, bro. No. We need a yes, Jer. I can hear you.
Scrambles. Wait, who's that, Jer?
We're all waiting now. The show's on fucking pause.
Yeah, this
so
is
Jer
now
says,
on.
I don't know. I actually kind
Sadu.
I think there's a lot of suspense in this right now. I think we're gonna start.
No, not what's up, guys. Sadu, come on, bro. We need you to say.
Can you hear Jer?
Can you hear Jer?
Yeah,
Jer, go ahead, talk.
He hears nothing. I hear absolutely nothing.
Oh no.
There's no way that's fucking true.
I mean,
is everything?
He's fucking trolling. No, he's fucking trolling. He's a fucking troll. I'm telling you.
I don't think he is.
No, dude, he's a fucking troll, dude. He's a fucking.
Our church rats just.
Oh, dude, this is that thing. Dude, is it the thing where we gotta mute while recording in loopback, Jer?
No, he's fucking
he
trolling.
Just said I can hear Jer.
He's fucking trolling.
Maybe that's a troll.
He's trolling. I can hear Jer. Yeah, he's fucking trolling right now, dude.
Got us.
What if it's opposite day and now he can't hear us?
Well played.
Yeah, this show, episode 32, is just falling down a hole right now,
Which
guys.
part is
MVP of the show right here, Justin killing it.
Oh, yeah, Justin, we know you're fucking with us.
First troll, I love it.
So Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah,
we saw it
First
opening night.
troll.
It was great. I really, really enjoyed it. I told Stu I thought it was better than Ragnarok. Then we went and saw Thor: Love and Thunder again. I went home. I then watched Ragnarok. And I take back my statement instantly. I said, you know what? It's not as good as Ragnarok, I have to say.
Right.
Ragnarok is a better film. But here's the thing about Ragnarok. Now that we're talking about it tonight, but real quick.
There's a caveat.
You got, you got Hulk. It's a full-blown other character. And it's not like the Guardians where it's like just the Guardians. They were there for a millisecond.
Yeah.
These fools are full-blown in it.
Yeah. Valkyrie, Hulk, Loki.
Valkyrie, Hulk, Loki's
Korg.
full-blown in it.
Meek.
You meet Korg, So, I mean, yes.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, Jeff Goldblum's amazing in it.
Yeah.
Even his little ender piece,
Yeah.
where he pops back up. I mean, yeah, it's
but
fantastic.
it is a Thor movie, so maybe more Thor is better.
But that's what this other one is. It's so much Thor. It's two Thors. You got two fucking Thors.
Yeah.
I still, all right, off tops, my rating off tops, I still give it an A. I thought it was fan-fucking-tastic. I think it's one of the best,
Do we do minuses and plus in this?
Yeah, we do
Whatever,
minuses and plus.
whatever
Yeah,
you
we
want.
throw
Can you do your own rating? I give you like 8 out of 10 or something.
Do whatever you want. Dude, if you want to
it's
give
S
it
to F.
3 thumbs up, I'm down.
Can I give it like my own rating system?
all right,
Like I
all
give
right.
it 4 Canada Dries.
All right.
Do whatever you want. Yeah,
The way we rate
Nice.
it, yes, fine. Addy, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can say whatever.
This is a
But the way the three of us, me, Nick, Jarvis, Jerry, rate it is from S
being like
to F.
game changing.
Yeah.
Like it's like
S
this
tier,
is going to
superior,
change.
this is the one.
This kind of movie, and then A is like that's a great movie.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
S to F though
Yeah.
with an
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
How does
S
that work?
A B C.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
D,
A B C D E F. But then S is like I said, like it's like above A. It's game changing.
Oh,
It's gonna-
okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like how they do the
it's,
tier list, bro. Like the
yeah.
tier list and
Yeah.
shit. All right. Anyways, so
I see what
I'm
you're
still
saying.
gonna give
Like,
it
it's
an
going
A.
to the
I'm giving it a
Smithsonian.
solid A.
Exactly.
All
It's-
right.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
giving it a solid
So
A.
we give out a lot of S's, probably undeserved. But
No,
like,
we give a lot of A's. We
we
give out a lot of
gave
A's
more
and
S's
B's.
in the beginning. I feel like we've
Yeah.
toned it back because I
toned it
think
back.
we were like, dude, that episode was an S, and it's like that episode was an S.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even the show. Like,
Yeah, we were wild.
I was
back
wild in the day.
We were
yeah.
wild.
So
back in the day.
even if we call out a scene, I could be like, that was an S scene, like the movie
Yeah,
itself.
no,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That's-
You can
that's
sort of
totally
the
on
fucking
That
board.
was a
Yeah,
scene to
yeah.
the S,
Yeah.
as one would
To
say.
the S to the degree.
To the C.
The thing, all right. I really enjoyed it, and here's my big thing too that I'm going to say off top. So comparing the two, I don't know why I'm going to compare the two, but I'm comparing the
No,
two.
I mean, you
They're the
gotta.
two movies he's
I
made.
told you there's only 2 that. Yeah.
This is technically the sequel to Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Fuck the first two, because that's even different directors. This is like it's almost like Ragnarok was the first Thor movie, and this is the second one. And you're right, Addy. I agree with you. That's the best. I mean, yes, we had the first two; they were character builders, but he really came into form for the last 2 movies.
But doesn't it kind of build
And
off
then
the first 2 because of Natalie Portman?
They do.
100%.
They do. This one's bringing back the whole Natalie Portman.
Also, Jerry, get ready for spoilers.
Oh, Jerry, you haven't seen it?
No.
No.
Jerry, we're gonna ruin
Natalie
this shit
Portman's
right now.
in it.
I'm gonna ruin it right now.
Through the, yeah.
They tie a knot on that whole first 2 movies. They fucking end her shit. Giant spoilers. She fucking dies. So they end her shit.
In the physical form.
In the physical form, yes. And in the bonus credits scene, they even show her she's at fucking Valhalla. Whoop-de-doo. Isn't that what it is? Valhalla.
I like how Sadu
Yeah,
says,
no,
I prefer the
second time
Canada
we said
Dry
it, right,
rating system.
See, that's what I'm saying. We're sponsored by Canada Dry. I think
we are.
we gotta.
We are.
We gotta.
We will. We'll
pay
do
it forward
Canada.
to
Fine.
them.
We'll get to you, Addy. You can do it by
Now
Canada
the question
Dry.
is, what's the S version of Canada Dry?
I don't know.
Is that
We'll
like
figure it out in a
6
minute.
Canada Dries.
Yeah.
Point being is they tied a knot on those first 2 with this second one too. They didn't even touch that in the other movie. They didn't even touch any of that
They
shit. really.
even opened up the idea, like how he was kind of flirty with Valkyrie, that
Yeah.
it's almost like he might be moving on from Jane Foster.
The jokes hit harder in Ragnarok, and when I watched it last night, that's the one thing I can say is there's less jokes, and when they have them, they hit harder. In this one, they're shooting a lot of jokes out, especially with the whole Hammer and Stormbreaker
and
fucking
Mjolnir.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious. But yes, even on a second viewing, it is a little bit like they're really trying to go for this humor edge, a little heavy.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, one thing really, just on to
Hit me with it,
piggyback
Nick.
on that, just when we were there yesterday, there was like 1 or 2 times when that kid in the way back was losing it. Like this movie, even though it's like it felt a lot like Ragnarok. Ragnarok had a slight more edge to it. This movie almost... This kid was loving this movie. He was like yelling and laughing.
He was really enjoying it.
And it's like, I do kind of even think that it is like, oh yeah, this movie is like rounded just a little bit. It's a little less edgy than Ragnarok, you know?
Yeah. I need to watch Ragnarok again. I saw it maybe 3 times, but it's been long enough to where it just blends with the rest of the Marvel Universe movies. I hate to say it,
Addy, it's definitely worth rewatching it now.
I probably watched it back in like March or something. I watched it not too long ago.
Yeah, so I mean, now that we've seen it, me and Nick saw the movie twice. I rewatched Ragnarok. The one thing I think that this movie has over Ragnarok, and that why I even put it in an A tier, is that fucking Christian Bale killed it. His role as the bad guy is way better than the whole Sister Hela thing going on in Ragnarok.
I did love Hela.
She was cool.
I think Gore's. I really
and she kills some people, but like it just was digitally and whatever. And she's in a couple battle scenes and has a couple big line talks. The first one mainly before they disappear and she throws them away or whatever.
Yeah. And all of her.
But it's not the same. Like the creepy shit Christian Bale's doing.
They're both surprise actors to play the bad guy.
Yeah, totally. But the shadow monsters popping up was great digital effects. Yeah, normally, I'm not a big digital effect guy.
Because it had a very specific style to it. Like those shadows monsters, and
they worked.
They leaned into a style rather than generic monsters,
and it worked.
Yeah,
it was
even when they went into
his color area was great.
When they went into the whole little tent, that was super nightmare.
Yeah,
and that all worked. All of that shit.
That was very Twin Peaks. That was so sick. Yeah,
it was super
that little tent area.
Empire Strikes Back when Luke goes into the thing and sees Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe where you're like, oh shit, what's about to... Especially when Natalie Portman starts to run. And she's like, throw the weapon, the Stormbreaker. She throws it.
Scene. Oh, you guys are so fresh in your memory.
Yeah. We just saw... I mean, that's part of the reason we went and saw it yesterday, so we were really fresh. There's a whole tent scene where Valkyrie...
And it's got a completely different vibe than the rest of the movie. Yeah.
And I gotta say, man, I love Natalie Portman. I'm a huge Natalie Portman fan.
Yeah.
Ever since she was Queen Amidala. I've been a huge fan.
Black Swan.
No.
Both of those
huge fan since I was the perfect age for her. I went from Princess Leia right over to Queen Amidala. I was like, oh, okay.
It's like you always had a chance with her.
So
she grew up with us.
Her coming back in this role, in the role they wrote her, I thought they did her justice. She didn't want to do more of these movies. I could totally dig. They get her in, they get her out. That's perfect. They summed up her whole thing. It was awesome. I really even seeing it again yesterday, I had a great time. I do think some of the jokes fall, especially the second time seeing it.
Yeah. Like does the storm break? Can we just call it the axe?
Some of that's still funny.
Does the axe thing still...
No, that still plays.
Because they do a lot of it throughout.
The kid comment got me rolling, though. That kid joke where he talks about eating... how they used to
don't do that anymore.
That joke is fucking money. I love that scene. That is still plays.
Yeah.
And the Korg, when he's on the board, and he's like, what are you doing back there? I love that whole thing.
Yeah.
Spoiler, Jerry... Matt Damon popping back up, which they did. They did that in Ragnarok, so it's a callback.
Yeah.
But they even added in what's her name, played Hela. Because they do a scene from Ragnarok.
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy plays Hela.
Yeah. Also, and it's great. Too.
It's fucking great. Yeah.
She's really chewing the scenery. I love
it's great.
Sam Neill is Odin.
They do I don't know. I really enjoyed the film.
Now, how was seeing Natalie Portman again the second time? Because
she's good.
Okay.
I really enjoy her. I'm a big fan. So, I mean, for me to see her come back into the Marvel Universe, they kind of tied a bow on her, and they put her in, a good place.
She got the Ragnarok treatment, where in the sense that, she's pretty dry in, the first 2 Thor movies, and now she's just throwing out jokes with everybody else.
Yeah.
She's significantly sillier.
Yeah.
She's matching the energy of this movie. So it is like a different version of Jane Foster than even the last time we saw her.
I think that's why I like them. I was going into it thinking I can't enjoy this movie because I love Natalie Portman, but as this character, I have not liked it. So the fact that I actually enjoyed her presence in this, and they did a good job integrating her into this film. That I think for me made me like the movie the most.
I can dig that.
Even though it wasn't the most enjoyable moments for me, I was like, oh, I thought I would really hate this. But it's totally working for me.
The one thing that bothered me, and I guess I don't need to see it. I didn't have to see it. Is the whole how she really originally gets suited and booted. The first time especially, I was like, that's kind of a bummer. They don't show her originally putting it together and suited and booted. The second time seeing it, it doesn't bother me as much.
But you know what's interesting about it? Because I'm usually the one who's like, dude, I don't want to see it. Let's move it along. Let's just get the story moving. I actually feel in this case it would have been cool, you're right, to actually kind of see if we just got more time with her story. Because it is like a 2-hour movie. Is it 2+?
2-hour movie?
And it's like we don't
Jerry,
really
can get an
spend
IMDb
much
check
time
on that
with
film?
either Gore or her. I would have... Like
we spent a decent time with Gore. Now, after watching Ragnarok, I think we spend more time with Gore.
58.
Than
Hour
with
58?
Hour 58.
Okay.
I think because the Hela scenes, you get her the one time in the beginning.
Yeah.
Then there's like a little scene where she fights the battle, and or she comes through the portal, kills the first 2 dudes, makes that other guy her assistant. And then they cut away from her again. There's like a couple little cutaway scenes. This fucking movie opens up with Christian Bale, and it even goes all the way to the end with him.
Yeah.
And if you count the daughter being his offspring, I mean, that storyline goes all the way to the ending.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That was one thing I meant to do before we did this, and I forgot, was to go back and look at the ending of the God Butcher stuff, because I don't remember how the comic ended. And it's like, I was like, does he have a daughter? Like, I don't even remember that.
I don't know.
His whole motivation is the daughter, so in the comic book it might be different.
No.
The motivation might be there. I just don't know if he gets to the wish.
The motivation isn't the daughter.
I literally just don't remember how it ends.
The motivation is to revenge on all the gods. Originally, he wants to. He's going to kill all the gods. Remember, it's not till Thor.
He didn't get mad about the gods until his daughter died, and then the guy was like, get over it.
But he's going to use his one wish at the end. Especially watching this the second time, you really get you understand it the second time around. He's going to use his one wish to kill all gods.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then Thor.
Get that.
Thor and Natalie Portman talk him out of it. And he's like, look, like if you really are getting revenge for your daughter, shouldn't you just bring her back to life over killing these gods? Isn't the real thing that you like what you just said? Isn't the real thing that's important is the loss of your daughter? And he kind of breaks him off real quick, and then he goes, okay, but who's gonna watch her? And then Natalie Portman turns. It's creepy. She's like about to die.
Yeah.
From her fucking disease, right? And
cancer.
It's cancer. I was about to not spoil that, but I don't know why. Like, that's the last thing not to spoil. Jerry, it's fucking cancer. So she's about to fucking die, and she turns and says, like...
She won't be alone.
Yeah, she won't be alone. That's what she says to him.
Yeah. Well, then why
and then
does he have
that's when
to
he makes
die?
the decision, huh?
Is that like the
He's
whole deal?
dying.
Like, you make a wish, but
no.
The
sword.
corrupted him.
The sword. So the sword that was corrupting
was good
him.
timing. They always die at the best time.
So no.
MCU.
What happened?
Like
If you remember, Addy, what happens? This is just fresh because we just saw it.
I do remember the last battle, but not all of them.
They get all fucked up. Natalie Portman, the sword's like broken and it's about to put itself back together again. But Natalie Portman uses Nick, do you feel me? Mjolnir to suck it up, to suck up the sword
into the center,
into the center of her, into the center of Mjolnir.
Yeah.
And then it uses up all of her ability.
And she smashes to like just vaporize it.
So it vaporizes the sword, which then, because the sword was draining his powers, now he's fucking dying. Yeah. But the hole has already been cut out of Yadida, so he starts to sneak in there. Because Thor's dumbass runs over to her, like, "Oh shit, you're dying."
He was like damn near dead,
and then she's like,
he's up.
She's like, "Go fucking stop him," you know. Yeah. And then the rest of this shit happens.
Okay.
Another like 15-20 minutes.
Still a well timed.
Anyways. Long story short, we're really running through the whole film here. I gave it a fucking A. I really, really enjoyed it, as you can see. I really enjoyed it. I want to even say that I like it better than fucking Doctor Strange.
That was going to be my question. Nice.
I think I did. I think this might be, so far, Marvel Movie of the Year. We got Black Panther in November, although we haven't seen even a teaser. We'll get into that after we wrap up this.
Is that good?
We'll get We'll get into that. Our theories. Yeah. We'll get into our theories after this.
I love it.
But I'm giving it an A. I don't know if I missed out on anything, whatever. And I'll give my ginger ale score once Addy, explains to us how that's going to work.
Sets the bar.
But Addy, is there anything that stands out to you? Anything I missed, or what's your review?
Mine are more just stylistic things that I appreciated, things I brought up before. The credits,
dude. Oh man,
Jared, dope.
Can you pull this up? Can you look up Love and Thunder credits
fonts or something like that.
Bands, fonts, yeah.
I might ruin it for us because I want to try to guess before we get the answers. If we can see the actual video of the credits.
See if you can find anything. They do the credits in the style of like 90s bands.
No, like classic rock.
Oh, just classic. And see,
I guess it goes into 90s too, like Guns N' Roses and shit like that.
But I didn't catch it. Addie pointed that out, and I was like, oh yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Like, if we can.
Addie, the second time I was trying to figure out what some of the albums are, they go so fast. To be honest, like, I know like one's Boston and one's
the Boston one's hell of easy, but still like
Poison,
that's sick. They have Chicago.
Poison's one for sure.
I mean, you could just name every band. Aerosmith.
Aerosmith was one.
I think Motley Crue.
But dude, there's some that are like Doobie Brothers. I think was one.
Kiss. For sure. See, Doobie Brothers, I would
Zeppelin
not.
has
I'm pretty sure Doobie Brothers
that
it's like old school cursive and it's brown.
Chicago?
No, Chicago's different style. This one's
more.
Hella
Grip is the.
No, this one's more like leafy.
Ooh.
Like old
Fleetwood
school.
Mac.
Yeah. You know what? I might be even wrong. I might be saying Doobie Brothers, and it might be Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. It's probably too soon. That'll probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only. Is this still week 1? Or no? This Friday will be week 2, right?
Holy shit! We got my boy Ryan Myers up in here.
What's up, Ryan?
Addie, I mean, give us the Canadian Dry reviewer. You like what?
I'm gonna give it. No, I like all movies and things on this planet. If you go into it thinking it's gonna be awful, or not awful, but just like, man, it's gonna be just a meh, I'll enjoy it. It's like
that's what you're gonna get.
I went into this movie thinking that. And it exceeded my expectations.
Okay,
so for me, it was good. When I go into movies being super hyped, usually I'm like, oh, that was a B. But I wouldn't think there's going to be a C minus.
Yeah.
And it really was like earlier I was saying, Natalie Portman ended up not being as bad as I thought. And they didn't harp too much on her. And I found myself laughing out loud a lot during the film. So overall, I give it... 6 out of 7 Canada Dries.
What?
6 out of 7 Canada Dries.
Actually, no. I take that back. We're gonna redo the scale. I'm gonna give it 10 out of 12 because I think it's 12 fluid ounces.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna give it.
Well, and there's 12 is a dozen.
Yeah.
You know,
it is
a dozen Canadian Dries. So out of a dozen, you're
gonna
give
it 10.
10 out of 12. 10 out of 12.
The highest rating would be here's a 12 pack of Canadian Dry.
Yeah.
You're saying this is a solid 10.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I could say, it's 10 out of 12 fluid ounces, but Canada Dry cans is more fun. You could put the cans down there.
Yeah. If you don't mind.
Someone do that in editing?
You can do that. I've done it. I get it After Effects. Overlay.
Out of our reviews, though, out of S to F, what would you give it? Just so I have peace of mind.
Oh, I could go A.
A?
Yeah, I went A.
I would give it an A. It had it all. It was funny.
Yeah.
Stylistically, they did some cool stuff. I really liked the Seventh Seal. I'm assuming that's the Seventh Seal reference.
Yeah.
With Christian Bale's character and the whole scene where it's black and white at the end.
For sure.
With the Mario Galaxy thing.
Oh, I love that. I love that shot.
That was just
that
was awesome.
Well, like, why does this need to be a reference? And, like, I love references to that kind of thing. Exactly. And since I'm a big classic rock guy and have, like, a film education background, not that it was, like, the greatest background, but
still,
I appreciate those references because that's for me.
For real.
That's totally for me. And it was
Maybe that too.
It was funny. I'd say of all the Marvel movies, I might have laughed the hardest. Even though the jokes were definitely forced.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Guardians.
I feel like that's a
original
really
Guardians.
What's the funniest?
Cause I don't even know what my answer would be. What is the funniest? Like, I don't know why, but Ant-Man jumps to mind, but I don't know if that's my answer. That's a good tier list.
Like Iron Man, he was funny, but laugh out loud funny the whole time. Exactly. I don't know.
Ant-Man 1 or 2 might. Yeah. All right. Well, Nick D.
True.
So we got an A and an A from 2B, and we got 7. Or no, what was it? 10 out of 12 Canadian Dries. Nick D, you can give us your Canadian and your regular score, and anything else that stood out to you.
I really liked it. Like, I would definitely say it's an A and a 10 out of 12 Canada Dries as well.
There we go.
Is it Canada Dry or Canadian?
It's
Dry?
Canada Dry, but it's 2B, so it'll never be the right.
I'm not gonna say it that way. That's
I genuinely didn't know. I was like, oh man.
Nick, I went through a battle calling it Canada instead of Canada.
Nick, don't let Addie pressure you into fucking saying things the way he says it. Who says he's right? He's not Canadian. He has no fucking idea.
I know. I wish I was.
You wish?
I wake up every morning.
I want to go. I definitely want to go to Canada.
I wish I was a little bit Canadian.
I wish I was a little bit Canadian. I wish I was Canadian. Canada's dope, except with the whole, like, you have to speak French at this other section.
Well, hold on.
Like,
hold on. Nick, let's get this review before Addy takes us on the Canadian.
I'm just saying, Quebec is so, like, full of itself with respect. Like, I think it's kind of dope that they, like, really push it, but come on. I gotta be able to order a coffee without speaking French.
Yeah, well.
It's crazy, and again, this is just nowhere near Thor.
Yeah.
But the way that, again, I might not know what I'm talking about right now. If anyone in the chat knows, bring it up.
Oh gosh, I don't like where this is going.
Well, we have this. There's like the huge French parts of Canada, right? Like, and like there definitely is like New Orleans and like Louisiana. They didn't like take hold the way in the South the way they did in Canada.
Yeah.
It's just interesting that there aren't like, oh, we're a French state.
I think it lasted a lot longer.
Nick
and there's not like an area where like you must speak Creole.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
sure there's a lot of French speaking.
I think the Canadians, the French stayed in Canada and had more control up there for a longer period of time than they did in the United States.
I could be way wrong about this, but I'm almost positive I remember reading in some book about something that I think it had a lot to do with like beaver trading and fur trading. And it's more up north, so they were just like, dude, we're making so much money in Canada rather than the swamps of America or whatever.
Because they drill in. Like, even in China, KFC is KFC, but in Canada, it's PFK. They're like, no, you cannot call it KFC. It must be the French version. Because chicken's like pouillette or something.
Did not know that.
Yeah. So that's the only country. I mean, but that's like really, they have like a mandate. Everything must be in French on the signs.
Well,
that's my Quebec fact. Jer, confirm.
Jer, no one cares.
Nick, I swear Starbucks even has like an umlaut on it somewhere or some shit just to make it look.
Nick D, what will we give for this review? What were we going with here?
Starbucks.
I really liked it. Like, I'd give it like an A. I would almost say I liked Doctor Strange more, but I think that's just because I like like spooky horror stuff more. But I did really like it. A lot of jokes. Maybe on the second viewing. I will say I do remember walking out the other day that I was like, I think I liked it more this time. I think I was way more critical the first time, and I still would have given it an A the first night. But I think I do that thing where I watch it with like a distance where I'm always just like picking apart every scene.
Jerry.
And I'm like, this is what I would have done. Like,
the first time or the second time?
The first time. I think the second time I just kind of let myself enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they set up some. I think the whole Eternity thing. I think they're setting up Secret Wars. I think we're gonna have Doctor Doom in front of Eternity at some point. I think.
And Roy from Ted Lasso is going to play Hercules.
Yeah, we got Hercules coming. We now have is her name Love?
I guess so.
So I guess Love. It like again, Tubes, when we were leaving yesterday.
The God scene too. I didn't even mention that. None of us mentioned that whole God scene.
That God
was really
scene was
cool.
great.
Like, that God scene was really cool.
Russell Crowe was amazing.
That whole scene was awesome.
Yeah.
Like the whole visuals and all the different creepy gods that you get to see. That whole scene was that's what bumped it up for me for AJ.
Yeah.
That was a really cool scene.
That was another reference scene where you're like, there's so many references. I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And not just like Marvel references.
God references.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It looked awesome.
The whole Korg.
Another
thing I mentioned is the whole Korg and how he reproduces and his whole explanation and all that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Really funny shit. Yeah.
Oh, the lava holding hands in the lava pit.
Yeah.
So what did you say? A? What did you say? A?
Yeah,
or
it's
B?
no,
I'd
say
10
A.
out of 12.
Yeah, I'd say A.
Oh, you said 10 out of 12
Yeah.
to A? Oh, okay. All right. So we've all given them a review. And Jerry, you haven't seen it, right?
You could skip.
Okay.
I do think if I were to criticize it, and I said this too already, like I think it should have been 2 movies. I think it should have been 2 hours setting up Gore the God Butcher, really hanging out Christian Bale, setting up Natalie Portman with cancer. Cliffhanger.
You want an hour of cancer?
Yeah. That's something you always need to extend is cancer.
No, I have to take it out.
Extend that.
But at least just set it up in that movie, and then
God,
that she's dying. Cliffhanger ending. You start the second one with Thor is still kind of lost, and then Natalie Portman shows up, and he's like, "Who?" In the comics, he's like, "Who is this?" He doesn't know it's Jane for a long time, and it's like that's a great dynamic because he's like this bitter Thor having to be sidekick to his own hammer. He like hates her, but he's like, she's a good guy, so I gotta team up with her. And then second movie is finishing up the God Butcher stuff, and she dies.
In the comic book, does he even know it's a female?
Oh yeah, he knows it. He knows it's, but like how she's
wearing the helmet,
like brunette and everything, and she gets the long blonde hair.
Gets me every time.
So he doesn't know it's her.
Yeah.
Another thing too, like I personally, she doesn't even rock it that much, but like she has such a dope helmet. It should have been a real helmet instead of the CG one. The CG one
was that CG?
Yeah, it didn't look terrible. Jared, pull up her helmet. It doesn't look terrible, but it's like just build the helmet. She doesn't even wear it anyway. She could have worn a fake helmet once or twice for the shot. Thor wears his helmet like once for like 30 seconds.
When he puts that helmet on, though, it's fucking hilarious.
She should have done the same thing.
Yeah, that got me laughing.
Yeah.
That had me rolling even the second time around.
Have we determined if Nat Port got jacked for this film or if she was CGI jacked?
I think she got jacked.
I've been talking about it with people, and like people land on both sides of it.
You've been talking about that with people?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, like because that's like the one question everyone has is like, did she really like beef up? I think she probably beefed up a little bit.
Is that a real question that's going around right now?
Because she also plays cancer patient.
Well, because she's little, and so if she's really putting on that kind of muscle, that's just impressive.
Yeah.
That's just us tipping our hats,
I mean, why wouldn't you want to? To me, it's like, that's a good excuse to get jacked.
Exactly. If you're like, I'm going to be in a superhero movie, I should like put on some muscle. Like, I think that's dope.
Like, if you want to use CGI, use the CGI for the 6 scenes.
Exactly.
So I don't have to like lose weight.
And if she was like, no, I didn't do it, then like, oh, that's cool, I get it. What a good CGI.
All right, you're lazy. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Took your $10 million and just sat on the couch.
Yeah. I didn't think about that at all. I didn't even notice that she was that ripped.
She's pretty big, especially
she's ripped
between the cancer. When you see her like helmet on, or Thor on.
It's
Thor
really
off.
the arms where when she's got those bands on, you're like, oh, okay, those bands are stretching.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
Really,
they're about to break. They're not about to break, but they're.
I didn't notice this. No.
Well, I look at arms when I judge my actors.
Yeah.
I'm more of a
because it's a big arm movie. The whole
it's
time.
a gun show. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
For like
here we go. She's looking good.
Chris Hemsworth's arms are crazy.
Did you read how he went vegan for the kiss scene? He didn't eat any meat that day because Natalie Portman's vegan.
Oh, really?
Courtesy to her that she did not ask for. He's like, I won't eat any meat today.
That's funny.
Because to stay that jacked, I guess he's eating
probably a lot
all
of protein.
fucking day.
Yeah.
Where'd you read that fun fact?
The news.
Yeah.
Not even like TMZ.
Like
CNN or something. Maybe
you think
SFK.
that's CGI, huh?
Because she was saying how appreciative it was because
CGI.
he's always eating all day.
Wait, go back, Jerry.
Because she's got a bit of a shine to it that looks like
I don't know,
Nick
shine. I don't know, Nick D. You think that's CGI? I think that's real.
I don't think that's real.
I think that's
in this shot,
real.
It does not. Well, everything looks fake. She doesn't even like her chin doesn't look real.
She might be wearing like a green stocking, but I don't think that's a real thing.
But look at even her like mouth and chin. It's so almost photoshopped. It's like that doesn't even look like Natalie Portman anywhere.
Bring up the trailer. Let's see it in motion.
That's a pixely thing because they stole that from the film.
No, bring up the trailer. Though. Let's see it in motion.
Like after
Let's
all
see it
the
in motion.
effects.
I don't think because there's one scene where you see her like Iron Man it on her head and it's like and it's like I don't know. I just don't think it's real.
Can we find any? What's the name for like the photos of the actual set, like set photos?
Oh yeah, or like props or exactly.
Like where they're shooting and shit, so you can see them without the stuff.
That's the move right. Like that right there where they're walking, that look fake.
Yeah.
Sometimes IMDb has some set photos because they're taking them for every scene.
Yeah.
It's a continuity thing.
Yeah.
Is there any set photos? Well, trailer for Jackass.
Now I was gonna ask earlier if you would put Jackass 2 or 1 as an
you
S.
hear that? A little weird echo on you, Trey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh. A little delay too.
Oh.
Weird.
Now he's got real arms.
I love.
Wait, what are we doing? We're watching this trailer.
Well, I just want to see that scene where they're walking.
Christopher
with the helmet. Because that's even the scene where I'm like, there's no way that's real.
The chains.
Yeah.
What ship is that from?
That's the Guardian ship. That's the Milano.
You're totally right. The Star-Lord ship.
Yeah,
so she's all CGI.
I think that's the. And then wait for the one where they're walking.
His is super obvious.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Wait for the. There's one where they're in light, like they're walking in the omnipotent city. Hold on.
She's got a great blowout in this scene. Her hair.
Right here.
Oh, yeah, see, her arms look skinnier in that shot.
Yeah, they did. Hold on.
CGI had her arms.
It was in the thumbnail.
You did. You got really loud.
Dude, he looks so sick.
Super excited.
I was so fucking hyped to see her skinny arms.
this July.
Dude, where is this scene? It was in the thumbnail. So annoying.
They always get you with the thumbnail. That's not in the actual
clickbait.
thing. Total clickbait.
I mean,
right there.
That scene, she looked kind of jacked.
And I think that's CGI helmet.
Oh, but then. That one's skin.
That's like an iPhone
filter. All right. I agree. They're showing they're showing you everything in this one, huh?
That's a great shot of Christian Bale's character.
Oh, big. Just comparing it to the comic, and I said this before too. I'm repeating myself. Thor should have lost his arm.
Yeah.
Instead of Sif.
Dude, get into that.
Sif?
Get into that, Nick D.
Dude, Sif should have played a bigger part in the movie. Like, Sif's like a huge part of like Thor's mythos. She's laid groundwork in Thor 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. All of his homies are dead except for Sif. Mm-hmm. Sif, and like I don't know, man. Like, I feel like she should have been on the team.
At least he brought her back though. He
exactly
didn't even have her in the last one.
Because
everybody else dies in the last one.
Which person is that?
She's the girl that gets her arm cut off?
Yeah,
I don't remember which one.
It's a very short scene. Like, she's the one who like calls out like, Thor, if you can see this, we need your help. But yeah, she's just a Thor character, like a Thor love interest. Like, she should have had a bigger part in this movie. And in the comic, he loses his arm, and it's like this thing where just Thor keeps getting stuff taken away from him and how he deals with it. But in this, we'll have Sif, but she'll lose her arm.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like, why even have Sif in this if you're not going to use her?
Yeah.
And 2, chop Thor's arm off. What are you doing? He gets this dope like magic arm afterwards.
Because his arms are a central piece, given what we were just been talking about. Like that's part of his identity almost more than the hammer or the.
And it's
or
the thing.
axe.
It's like not only did he lose the hammer, but he lost the hand that wielded the hammer. So it's like he's just, he's a man who keeps getting punished. Not punished, but you know what I mean.
Punished.
Yeah.
Punished. I mean, yeah.
It's just like when he lost the hammer, he got something better, or so we thought.
Yeah.
Now he'll lose his arm and get a better arm.
And now it is kind of unclear. So he gave. I'm sure they passed them back and forth, but it's like he gave Stormbreaker to the girl, and he's back with Mjolnir. That's what's going on at the end.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say on that with the whole how you're talking about how you wish they saw her put on the suit.
Yeah.
Could they have done that? They would have to make a joke about it, given like the way it was. Like they couldn't do a serious.
No, you're right.
They would make you think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But then they'd have to have her be like, "Ooh, it doesn't fit. Like maybe I need to lose or something."
I'm willing to bet they even shot something, and they're like, "No, don't put it in." I bet you're right, bro. I bet you're right.
Because they can't. That's why I liked it. I was like, oh, they're gonna do like something cliche, and they're like, oh, you thought we were gonna do that, and we're not gonna do that. And I feel like Marvel's been doing a lot of that in their movies.
They have been.
For people like me, who's like, oh god, another Marvel movie, same thing, and they trick me every time.
Exactly.
Like, you thought that's what we were gonna do. Nah,
100%.
Fool. We still got it.
Yeah,
100%.
And that's what keeps me, I think, enjoying the movies. Is I think they're gonna.
Will you go back for the next one?
They're just gonna be cliche. Will I?
Yeah.
Next Thor
I saw
or just next Marvel
next
movie?
Thor.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange.
It's on Disney Plus. Check it out.
No, I'm hyped. It's just I gotta.
I don't know. I think you'll like it. Yeah.
Speaking on the next
I love
Marvel
the last
movie,
one.
We've all given our review. Jerry didn't see it, so we can move on. Jerry, you want to pull up IMDb Black Panther? I got a hot take.
Yeah.
I had a hot take that says that they're doing something digital with him still in it.
Yeah,
and the reason I'm saying that is because we're so close to November, pretty much. Am I wrong to say that?
And
you think they would have done a teaser trailer with this Thor movie?
Yeah.
So my hot take is that he's in it, and if he's not in it, whatever they're doing in this film, the minute we see the trailer, we're gonna know. And I feel like they're trying to hide that from us.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen a single anything to promote this movie.
Yeah.
Would there be footage of him that could be either? Didn't they do something like with Carrie Fisher?
Yeah,
where
repurposed.
they used like a scene. She wasn't digital, but it wasn't even the scene she was filming for. They just used it for they used her body motions for something else.
She had shot footage for another
like
scene,
that?
and they didn't use that footage. They repurposed the footage and used it for the next movie.
Yeah, so her face didn't have to be digital. Like what's his face from? Whatever.
I would assume yes.
And so, but do you think?
But I mean, we don't know. We don't know what he had shot or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's just given his character. Like I feel like there's it's kind of a family issue.
Yeah.
Like for for them to say like, oh no, like you could make a digital face of him.
Because I was just wondering like do you think did he maybe even set this up where like maybe they made some kind of a deal while he was still
that's another thing because it wasn't sudden like Carrie Fisher
exactly maybe he even like maybe they're like you were saying there was stuff filmed where they're like all right well we know I don't know. Like, I really wonder.
It'd be an awkward conversation to have. Like, you want to do a couple things that we might be able to edit in later?
What's the official release date right here, Jerry? Do we have an official release date? And the assumption that everyone has is that he's going to fight Namor, right? That's what everyone's always been making the conclusion.
Because I watched Endgame today, and that whole underwater earthquake.
Yeah.
I think they're really trying to...
Yeah, they were trying to build up the Namor thing.
Yeah.
And will they add him in the credits afterwards? Because that's the thing with movies where they steal some people who are surprises, they're never in the credits.
November 11th,
wow. And then that way
that's a solid date. They're really they're going 11th. For it.
For the purpose of concealing it and not spoiling it, they hide people from the credits and then they're never in it, and then after they're famous for being
I mean, dude, nowadays, back in, like a few years ago, you would check IMDb, and if their name was on the fucking credits, they're obviously they were in it. Now, more than ever, it's like they don't until the movie's officially out. The IMDb's credits.
That's kind of what I'm wondering. Do they even update it afterwards?
For the most part,
you know.
But it also depends.
I know there's a few famous cases where it's just not in there.
Yeah, they update it afterwards.
They're like, oh, that's so crazy, you're not in it. Yeah. And you might not know it 30 years later that they were trying to keep that a secret, and that's why they're not.
Are we talking about a full blown role?
I'm trying to think. There's a few like classic examples I've heard of like, did you know this guy actually isn't even listed in the movie for this reason? Like some 80s, 90s.
Yeah, but a lot of those typically are cameos.
They weren't allowed, so they used a fake name. Totally, I've heard stuff like that.
Yeah, but a lot of those are cameos. I don't think anyone's ever been in a movie.
Bill Murray is actually in it.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone's been in a movie where they're in the movie the whole time and they use a fake name.
Yeah,
I don't think that's ever happened. Yeah. If you're in the fucking whole movie, you're in the movie. But yes, there's a bunch of like things where they couldn't be on the payroll or whatever. They just hopped in and
I'm just saying more for keeping it a secret. That from the examples I'm talking about, like they specifically
where they film fake scenes. Yeah, like I mean,
or no, they just didn't list them in like any pre-credits that people could get access to.
The only thing
they didn't want to spoil that they were in it.
I don't know anything about this, but like, what about like the Screen Actors Guild stuff? Like, do you think there's got to be somewhere in the pipeline shit would get leaked? Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like
once because like.
There's got to be NDAs.
I mean, you'd think there'd be someone who's working on a movie who comes across a document where they're like, oh shit, like Mel Gibson's in this photo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's got to be hard to keep that a secret. So how would they subvert that? Like I'm thinking like there's got to be a way. Like,
well, it could be like anything. Like how do you keep any script a secret? Is they watermark it with the actor's name so they know like this is fucking Denzel leaked this. God damn it!
Yeah.
Or at least his people leaked this. Yeah. It's got his name on every single page. He's always doing this.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying that regardless whether or not he's on IMDb, he's gonna be. There's going to be some type of scene. I think they have to mention him and do something with him. There has to be. They're not just going to do the movie and they're just like, yo.
Loopbacks on
stuff. Can they do, like, assuming the family's okay with this, do they have, like, like Star Wars, they have their ghosts?
Yeah.
And can they do, like, a ghosty version to where it's like, oh, it doesn't even matter that he's digital. He can be digital anyway.
Do you remember the movie?
Well, that's the thing, though.
They do the whole, the planes.
Yeah, but to my understanding, and we should double check this so I'm not just lying. Or making bullshit up. I think Disney has said two things. Disney said we're not recasting him and we're not killing him. And so what else is left? You know what I mean? So it's not even that like, oh, we're a new actor. They've said no, we're not doing that. And then I think they said we're not just going to kill him off screen. So Tubi's thing is getting more and more likely unless it is just like
something weird.
They're just like, well, now Suri is going to be Black Panther, and Charlie's still alive, but he's just doing other things.
Has a whole hot take.
Yeah, maybe he's off on the moon with the Fantastic Four or something.
Yeah. No,
kill them,
I would say with Nick Fury.
Where they're still alive.
But he's still alive.
But that still doesn't solve the problem. That at some point you still have to kill them. Kill him.
Does he count in Disney terms though as dead if he's still like Obi-Wan, like as a ghost, walking around or something like
that's
that?
Interesting.
Like, are they technically dead when they turn into?
He goes to the planes. Yeah,
that's a semantic.
Yeah, I mean.
I could see them, a press agent saying that and be like, well,
we didn't, when we said dead, it wasn't like, energy still counts as alive, he's in purgatory.
Either way, they're going to have to do something with him. Like, they're not going to, there's no way they don't talk about it and in the first fucking 20 minutes of the movie, it has to be acknowledged.
And it's July? Okay.
So November.
Well, no, I meant right now.
Now,
this movie's like right around the corner.
Yeah.
Well, it depends also, like, when they knew, assuming they knew he was sick, the higher ups, did they even plan on making another one? Because wouldn't that factor if they were always planning on making one?
This movie's been greenlit
right out of the gate. Yeah, I do think the second one.
This movie was greenlit immediately.
That's the thing. Did they know he was sick when he was making the movie? Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know.
Like, you guys aren't thinking about the timeline too. He still does other movies with Marvel.
Yeah, he's in Civil War.
He's in
Endgame.
Yeah,
he's in Infinity War.
Well, Civil War is our introduction to him.
It doesn't go Black Panther, Civil War. It goes Civil War, Black Panther.
Okay. Civil War, Black Panther.
Okay.
Then he's in Endgame or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
Jerry, can you pull up Seventh Seal real quick?
I just thought that would be no. Don't pull that up. Don't listen to Addy. That's ridiculous. I just thought it'd be a fun topic to bring that up because that is the next Marvel film that we have coming out.
And Jared, look up MCU 2022. What's after that? I know we got She-Hulk. Is that it? Or are we just getting She-Hulk?
Jared, you can't look that list up. Yeah, that'd be awesome. We're gonna do Miss Marvel next week, next show.
Really?
Mutants.
Yeah, Miss Marvel. Mutants. Yeah.
And
last week's comment, real quick. Oh, we're gonna do The Boys. Yes, we're gonna do The Boys.
No. I was gonna say something else. What's last week's comment?
There is no last week's comment. No one won, so everyone lost. Please like, subscribe, and fucking comment on the episodes. Thank you, and we appreciate it. And we're gonna pick a winner next week. Nick, what were you about to say?
I think I don't know if it's a movie or a show. Jared, we'll have Jared look it up. Oh, that's right. I Am Groot.
Oh, I Am Groot.
Wait, he's getting a movie?
I think it's a show. I think it's like
Disney.
Oh no!
It's like a little kid show for
kids. But I know they're gonna.
I don't know if it's little kids. He's drinking a martini.
How many times can he say "I am
fucking
Groot"?
Virgin Nick
No, little baby Groot's getting lit, bro.
Is he literally just gonna say "I am Groot" the whole time?
Nick D, what were you gonna say?
Oh my god!
A project called The Mutants got greenlit this week, and I don't know if it.
That's this Christmas.
Oh my god, holiday special.
What is that? Is it going to be an X-Men thing? Probably not. If it's called The Mutants.
Oh, Quantumania. Wow. So then after that, we don't have one that till.
Wait, is the holiday special just a movie, and they're calling it the holiday special?
Because
that would be brilliant.
It's like a holiday special by it's James Gunn too. Yeah. See, director James Gunn.
So is it? But is it going to be like? Are they going to be like talking to us?
I don't know. I have no clue.
You know what I mean? When I think of holiday special, I think of like, thank you for joining us, guy. And it's like, is Star-Lord going to be like, you know what I mean?
Just like talking about we're filming, we got some good stories.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 next year, boys.
We're going to do a couple fun skits for y'all.
Oh, and then the Marvels.
Is this a movie or is this a show?
Movie.
Okay.
The Marvels. I don't know. Now, what movies can I not see if I haven't watched the TV shows associated with them? Like, will I be thrown off by Marvels if I haven't watched?
Yeah, maybe.
Miss Marvel?
Yeah, maybe.
The TV show?
I feel like if we were like, yeah, she's like a kid who's got like powers.
It's too early.
Like, I'm there.
Like, she got the powers.
Yeah, it's too early to tell you that because we don't know anything about that movie. Yeah. So I can't even tell you what the fuck's going on.
But I bet it's going to be up in it.
I think
she is.
Rambo,
no, she definitely is.
Brie Larson.
I know she's in it, but we're not talking about that this week. That's
Agatha.
next week's show.
I'm looking forward to this Agatha show.
We'll get into that next week.
You guys brought it in.
Armor Wars might be sick.
Well, we're just looking at the list here of what's going on here. Ironheart, that should be interesting.
Yeah. Don Cheadle.
Same thing. Like, I'm hoping that's cool, but I don't know.
Spider-Man cartoon. This could be a cartoon, it looks like.
Freshman year.
Oh, that's cool.
A Disney Plus what if kind of thing. Oh, Marvel Zombies, a cartoon. Nice. I might be into that. We'll see.
Okay.
Loki season 2.
Zombies is a little 2008, but all right. What
didn't Feige say that like eventually we're gonna figure out like what this phase is building towards? Hopefully that's sooner than later.
Yeah. Blade, no date.
Wait, is that Blade with Wesley Snipes?
No, apparently no.
Yeah, it's fucking what's his name?
Mahershala Ali.
Oh, that's even
the
better.
Dude from The Boys is rumored to be playing Dracula in it.
Really?
The Homelander, yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have actual. They never had Dracula in any of the other Blades, right?
What's his name's gonna be pissed that they're not bringing in Morbius instead, huh?
Oh, yeah, he's gonna.
Jared Leto, Jerry's boy, Jerry.
Now we're getting
Jerry
undated films, so we can't even.
So these are all undated, so no one gives a fuck.
And then Jared, just really quick, look up the Mutants. Let's just see, is there anything? The Mutants MCU.
God, I hope
Ben
Affleck
go to like
plays
news.
Daredevil.
Oh man, we gotta talk about Ben Affleck and JLo getting married.
I know.
Let's pull up those photos, Jerry.
That's what I'm saying. He should be a Daredevil.
All right, after this, we'll pull up the JLo Mary thing.
Go to news.
They did it under the radar. Those jerks.
So, if you're still here, which I hope you are, what's your take on the JLo?
Oh, there was third one down. Marriage. Mutants film reportedly in the works.
I just hope South Park does another special.
This is a random website, though, Nick D. This is an official.
ComingSoon.net. I mean, yeah, I don't know if that's legit at all.
ComingSoon.net.
ComingSoon.net.
That's legit. If it was .org, I'd have questions, but .net, you can trust.
Man. So it says mentions that films of Marvel, including Fantastic Four, Blade, Guardians. So
sponsored by Tylenol.
And a film they call The Mutants. So who's Taron?
That'd be great.
I hate all these things that are like so and so would love to play Wolverine. I hate those because it's like, bro, everyone wants to play Wolverine.
Well, I'll believe this.
Natalie Portman wants to play Wolverine.
How is this
Nick,
news?
San Diego's coming up, and if they announce this officially at San Diego, then it's official. But
and everyone, that's a good reminder. Let's drop a couple donos in the chat so your boys can go to Comic-Con or
San Diego
this year.
No, give us a sub and a fucking...
sub and a follow. We need one. We need a ticket for Jerry.
How many do we need for Comic-Con?
Nick D.
That's what we're talking about.
BK, we need...
But how many do we need?
Oh,
6.
fuck,
before we could go.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Subs?
We need a million at this, bro. Come on now.
To be making money.
Not a million.
Do we have to get invited before we're going?
Actually, let's even scratch that. We just need one faithful listener to drop a dono. Yeah. We don't need a bunch of donos. We just need one.
No,
dono.
we're not even able
and if
to...
you're that
Nick
listener...
D, we're not even able to get donos. We need you to follow, like, and subscribe.
What are donos?
Like donations?
During the live
I thought you were saying donuts at first. I'm like, fuck, if someone sends us a box of donuts, like, I am down.
No.
They better be maple, though. If you do some, like, glazed...
I definitely want to get a
donuts
Slurpee after this episode's over.
God, get some... Not Krispy Kreme, please.
Glazed donuts
and not voodoo donut. That's so cliche.
Excellent.
Jared, you have a crazy echo effect going on.
I keep forgetting Eddie can't hear Jared. That's funny.
I just been talking over Jared hella time. Just like, anyways, Jared, fucking, I got a lot to say.
Got an echo right now.
You just did it now.
You weren't actually talking over. It just because Jared.
No, he was.
Oh yeah, for the record, these are. I can't hear anything.
All right, well, Jerry, let's pull up some JLo Ben photos real quick.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that. Please?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I mean, we're at an hour.
Yeah, they got married in Vegas.
I don't feel like we're even going to do a tier list.
Let's get married.
Let's end the episode with a little
she
looking
looks
this
good.
up, huh?
Yeah. In the spirit of Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is the original Daredevil himself, man. MCU's Daredevil.
Yeah.
Ew, I hate the, like, kiss whisper into the ear. Like, oh, what he's saying.
Here we go.
They're probably like, we're
I think they
and he's Batman. He's Batman and Daredevil. And Superman in that one.
And Phantom?
I saw a video
and
clip.
The Phantom?
Wait, can you just type in wedding? Just hold on here, Jerry. This isn't the right. Let's get into the fucking wedding photos. Yep, that's what we want.
Can we look up JLo Mark Anthony after this, please?
No one. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, out of respect.
Oh my God, dude! I saw something that said that she's been married 6 times, and the New York Knicks haven't won one fucking championship. Since
what, JLo's been married 6 times?
Yeah, it was a New York meme, you know, or it was like the Knicks, and it's like Knicks 0.
Oh, she's got 6 rings, and like
she's
the Knicks have 0.
Yeah, since she's been like born or something.
White tux.
She's had 6 rings.
White tux. Now whose call was that?
It was in Vegas, right?
Probably JLo's.
Yeah.
Ben's probably been broken down. Like, I'm ready now.
He's like, whatever.
I'm ready to be. Just tell me what to do.
Everyone, calm down here.
20 years ago, I wanted to live.
Hold on, Addy. Hold on one second. Let me talk to Jared. Jared, scroll down. Let's see. Does it say where they went to eat and stuff?
That purse.
We're about to be in Vegas. I want to see what they did.
Where they went to. They're not gonna break down.
But if they wanted an Elvis himself to show costume, dude, it sounds like bro. This sounds like they had a good old time, bro. Jerry, maybe say fuck your wedding and let's just do it in Vegas.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
we go. It's settled.
I hope
Reno's probably cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
really?
These
are
are
the
only pictures. I don't know.
You know, People Magazine's got the good ones. You got to wait for that to drop next week.
I hope everyone is hearing Jer's echo.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Sadu, do you hear Jer's echo?
I don't think Sadu's in here anymore. He left. He got bored when you guys went off on one of your tangents, and he was like,
We had great tangents. This was brilliant.
He said, no, I'm over it, and he left. Wow, there's Ben in the bathroom taking a little selfie real quick before he gets married. It was one last selfie.
Very aggressive looking.
Hey, can you type
People
in...
Magazine they're already out. Oh, 1 day ago.
Can you type in Ben Affleck? There's this great video where he's hitting on this chick from a... have you seen this, Jer? Where he's hitting on this chick through a app, like one of those private Tinder apps for celebrities, and he sent this chick this video. It's fucking gold.
He's like, "What's up? I'm Ben Affleck."
No, she unliked him, and he's like, "Why did you unlike me? It's really me." And it's so fucking creepy, dude. Oh man, dating app video, Ben Affleck dating app video, maybe. Ben Affleck helmet.
I'd date Ben Affleck if you hit me up on Tinder.
Dude.
I'd be like, yeah, this is fucking Ben Affleck. It might be a good lunch.
If I was on Grindr and Ben Affleck hit me up on...
Yeah, it gets me to Matt Damon.
Yeah, true. But if I was on Tinder...
He'd be so sad. Like, you guys are strangers and you're going
chick.
through
This is the fucking chick.
to get to Matt
Hey, so
Damon.
that's the chick he sent the video to. Do we have... It's that one right there, Jerry, the third one down, where it's just his face. That's the video, but I don't...
That doesn't even look like... That looks like...
This was
prison
last
Ben
year.
Affleck.
Was this? Is he cheating on JLo? That's what they're saying.
No, I mean this is it might have been last year.
I need to get close to your audio. Don't skip the ad.
Oh, I don't. Oh,
Ben needs the money.
We don't get fucking audio on this, do we, Jerry?
Oh yeah, no, because it's got to be on the
subtitle us. Give us the CC.
Dude, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, but I still want to see the CC.
No, this isn't even it.
Oh my god.
This isn't even the fucking
worst.
Clip. This isn't even the fucking clip, dude.
Oh, it's ET Canada.
Oh
they must have
known.
They heard us and gave us ET Canada.
So fuck it. We can't even play the clip because we couldn't even play the audio.
I was gonna say go to TikTok. YouTube's got the TikTok version down there. The last option, number four.
He's over it. All right. Well, we did an hour. I don't think we need to do a tier list tonight.
Yeah, I'm good.
We fooled around enough with fucking stupid bullshit audio issues.
I wanted to go through all the freaking credits though and try to guess which was which.
Is there any way to...
When it comes up though, we should do that. I think that's cool. We'll remember that.
It'll be
we'll
tough.
sit on that. That'll be a fun game.
Yeah.
Addy, anything else you'd like to say? Any movies you've seen on? You can rant on.
What's
Here's your chance to rant. What you been watching and doing?
I watched the Bill Burr stand-up.
Oh, I still gotta watch that.
That was pretty good. It was my life.
Yeah?
Yeah, a lot of it was just like, whoa, dude.
Okay.
You know, when a comedian is like, you were just doing this for me.
Yeah.
I get some of it.
Yeah.
A lot of it you know what I noticed? Like, every stand-up special I've watched starts out with COVID jokes.
Yeah.
And so you have to go through that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's get through these. Yeah, we all had to wear masks. Some wore them weird.
Yeah.
And after 15 minutes, you're like, okay, we're good. We're back now.
Yeah.
He ends with a little abortion bit that I thought was pretty funny.
Okay.
Where I'm like, you know what? I get that.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm taking Bill Burr's stance on abortion. It's very good. If you're pro-life or pro-choice.
Okay.
You know, so like, that was a good way of putting it.
Hey, here it is real quick. Here it is. That's what he said.
Is he like drunk? Dude,
how would you even send that if you unmatch?
He probably found her. I turned off the Bill Burr thing.
Oh, really?
I didn't finish it.
Couldn't get into it?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't.
Why'd you unmatch me? It's me.
Yeah, I don't know. Just wasn't his strongest. BK wants to know where's Addy. Yeah, you guys aren't on the screen.
Jared says we're not on the screen because can't see Addy.
Yeah, it's because.
Oh, looks good. I could see myself.
Can you, BK? Can you hear Addy? BK, does Jer have a echo for you?
I mean, it's probably
every time
only
you say
certain times.
Oh, so wait, Jerry's calling. He's calling out a tier list. All right, pull up a fucking tier list. Let's start it. Let's do.
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't even here.
We're done.
He doesn't get to make fucking demands.
I mean, but I mean, if
watched the whole
doing
way.
that double, I don't think we can continue. Because anytime Jared says anything, I can't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, it's pretty harsh.
Yeah.
We could tier list Canada Dries, but there's only one.
If BK doesn't hear Jared doing a double, I'm fine. Well, I'll power through.
There they are. He's delayed.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna.
No echo.
Jared says no echo, or maybe he's saying no echo the video game, which is who would say that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a great game.
So let's bring us to tonight's
never
topic.
finished.
Bring
Did you ever
back
finish it?
Echo.
What, Echo the video game?
Yeah. Did you beat Echo?
No, I never had it because it was Sega initially.
Oh, I had it.
Right?
Yeah.
Echo was Sega.
Sega.
I remember. I think we had it for Sega. Yeah.
Sega.
It might have been on both, but yeah.
No, I think it might have been a Sega exclusive.
Okay.
It might have been a Sega exclusive.
I can see that.
We can
verify this.
I just couldn't see you fuckers. Okay.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, BK, that we're just gonna explain to you real quick.
For the list,
is that
it's too much.
Jer has a horrible echo on our end. It happened midway through the show. We don't know why.
And it's just like if he talks like for more than like a sentence.
Oh, here we go. All right, fuck it. Here we go.
Doubling.
We're gonna do one. We're gonna fucking do one.
Here we go.
We're gonna fucking do one, boys.
I'll make it easy. Put that one up at S, the regular, and everything else at.
No, bullshit. that red one I've had all of them. I've had all of them. I've had
almost all
Maybe
of
the
these.
red one's the one that's.
I'm drinking the lemonade one here. You can have a sip right now.
I like the red one. I like.
I've been pouring.
Dude, this is the acid. I'm gonna fucking have a sip of this right now. Gee, feel it.
Fine. I mean,
come on, what the fuck?
There should be a fresh one in the fridge.
You know what? Classic Addy.
Unless you didn't drink out of that.
I hadn't drinking out of it. I've been pouring it in there. Oh, now you want it? Now you want it? I might pour it in here. I might fucking pour it in here now, guys. Chat, what do you think I should do? BK? We're on the way for BK. Let's get a BK decision here. Do I give Addy the rest of the soda that he fucking didn't want, or do I pour it into my drink that I've been drinking out of BK?
You gotta give him like 5 minutes for the delay.
It's not 5 minutes, but yeah, I guess there's quite a little bit of a day.
I will say, though, the other can was the Diet Ginger Ale that they had stacked next to the ginger ale.
No, that doesn't. All right, we're going back to this one.
I don't know.
All right, BK, are you voting or not, bro?
Blackberry, but I think I've had the 2 red ones on the end.
I didn't know.
The seltzer one? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was, but it was the diet.
You're asking about.
Oh, that's what you're. My bad.
So yeah, the ones that were all stacked next to each other, it was the green and the silver.
Yeah, he took too fucking long. So here you go.
Okay, thank you.
Just take the fucking
thank God for BK.
Oh, clearly doesn't deserve it. Oh wow. He said he didn't deserve it.
I didn't
hear
that. I can't understand anything.
I didn't hear Jerry even say that to us. It's so crazy when he talks.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jerry.
It's power loops is looping it back.
No, it's like a legit echo that's just the same volume. And so if you talk for more than like 3 seconds, it catches up with you, and then you're just like whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, that's the thing, Jerry, is you have to keep your statements to being like yes and no's pretty much. Which I'm sorry, dog, but if you talk longer than what, like Nick D just explained it so perfect. You talk longer than 30 seconds, you catch up to yourself. Yeah, do it real quick for Addy. It's going to be horrible, but do it real quick for Addy.
So I just talk, and my stupid voice catches up with itself.
All right, stop.
It's like the row your boat, row your boat.
Yeah, Jerry, do row your boat, Jerry. Do row your boat. Do row your boat. I just want to hear how it was.
Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily,
it's amazing.
Merrily, life is but a dream. Yeah, it's probably some setting on your end.
All right. So the first one, let's just get right into it and knock this out, though, so we can end this show for BK. Obviously, the original green is S tier. It's the superior of all superiors. The red one next to it, I also enjoy. Let me see that, buddy.
Yeah. Whoa, F.
Yeah, B, and then never had B.
Yeah.
Bro, takes a minute. Doing a trackball here.
I think the red one, if you could zoom in, is that which flavor is that?
Cherry.
Is it cherry or is it the pomegranate one?
Oh,
cranberry. That's the one that they come out with at the holidays. You could pick that up at Costco during the holidays. That's a fucking S, dude.
Dude, if they had that on a plane, I would strictly fly that plane.
They had that at Costco during the holiday, dog. It is a pickup.
Where's
it is
Southwest
a fucking pickup.
Put the lemonade as A. I like it.
I think the lemonade's a B.
Wait, that's not.
I say it's a B. The one that we just had. Here's my one beef with it, Nick, and the reason it's getting a B. It doesn't keep its carbonation very long.
Oh,
It goes kind of flat very quickly.
It goes
in my
lemonade-y,
opinion.
yeah.
So yeah, I give it a B. You know, to me, it's all right.
I think that's fair enough. Yeah.
The other ones, the
These are all
sparkling
seltzer
water
waters.
ones, the seltzer water ones. I
I
accidentally bought them thinking they were soda.
Oh,
For a sparkling water, they're pretty good.
Is it still ginger ale though, or is it just like?
They just have a hint. It has a hint of the ginger ale taste.
Okay.
I see a lemon lime on there.
They all of them to me are fucking C tier.
Is it better than LaCroix?
Here's the thing: we're judging Canadian Dry as a soda. That's why I even bumped the lemonade one down a few notches here.
Okay.
We're judging it as a soda. Those motherfuckers are definitely C.
Yeah.
C to D. You know.
Yeah.
Like they're not soda. I mean, they honest to God, they should be fucking F because it's just like, come on, dude.
You're not even a soda.
Yeah. I actually haven't had that one. That's the one I haven't had. Never had that one.
The orange one?
That one right there, the lemon lime.
This one?
Yeah, I haven't had the lemon lime one.
That's a seltzer water too, though.
No, I only had the three. The three of those came in a 3-pack.
I see. My bad.
I got the three of those. The cherry, the whatever the fucking whatever fuck. They came in a 3-pack. Also, once again, Costco.
Why are there 3 Bs?
I think. Yeah, I wonder what this.
I've never had diet ginger ale because I just don't do diet. I'd give diet an F.
I don't think I've ever seen.
I just give it an F because it's diet. I've had that one.
Blackberry, though?
I had the blackberry, and that was an A tier, bro. Because that's a soda. That's the soda. That's not a fucking. I don't know if it's S, but it's A.
Yeah.
It's a soda though. It's not a fucking sparkling water bullshit. So I would say that's
There's
the
another
Canadian
one in that
dry,
Costco pack that's not even on this list.
What is it?
It's like pink lemonade ginger ale.
Oh really?
It's over by the door.
Oh, here we go.
What?
What's that first blue one, huh?
That might be the seltzer.
Ew.
Yeah, that's just plain water.
Sugar free or some shit?
These are all seltzers?
Oh, they have an apple one. I've never seen that fucking
they
apple.
all say sparkling seltzer.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all the
Seltzer.
Yeah, no, I'm not into the seltzers.
I haven't had any of these, yeah. I'd try that. I want to try that.
I haven't seen the apple one.
That apple one could be dope.
The apple one could be interesting.
Apple could be real good.
All right, so that was that. I mean, there's another ginger ale one right there, Jerry, if you want to real quick.
Wait, dry cereal tier list. What's wet cereal?
Oh, like oatmeal, I think. Which I think is that a Canadian thing?
Oh, I've had the gold. I've had that gold one.
I think there's someone like maybe
the bold. I haven't had the green tea.
Maybe the Midwest is like, oh yeah, dry cereal.
I've never had the green tea.
Cereal?
Yeah.
I've had the bold. The bold's good. It's a little bit more
versus,
crispy.
like,
Oh, so it's basically oatmeal and everything else.
Yeah.
What else would be a wet cereal?
So click on the fucking dry cereal so Addie can see it, and you know we can
I'm
quickly
more
get
interested
into
in
it.
wet cereal. I know what dry cereal is.
Yeah, is there a
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
I guess cereal with milk is all wet. Eventually.
Oh yeah, that is kind of a misnomer.
Yeah.
It's already I guess if it shouldn't be wet versus dry. It should be soggy versus.
Yeah.
What's the opposite of soggy? When you're not.
Probably
porous.
just dry.
Yeah, I guess it's dry.
Because there are cereals that some I like just dry. I don't give a shit, and some I like.
I can eat Captain Crunch.
What was absurd?
Like our
tier list in
and
there?
I probably should
And
put
Cheerios,
it because
too.
it rips up your mouth so much. It would be better off if I had it
All
soaked
right,
in some milk
boys.
a little
Here's
bit.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this last tier list, and then we're calling it a night.
Like Cheerios to me.
No, we're
Disney.
not chit chatting. We're not fucking chit chatting.
Apple Jacks. I had these when I was in Hawaii.
I would
One of
say
my
Apple
first
Jacks
memories
are an
were
A.
on a balcony. That's called
Row,
reminiscing,
your boat.
brother.
That was chaos.
Okay. So Apple
Especially
Jacks.
since it like invoked nostalgia for me too. I was like, oh my god, that was like. I got flashbacks to like Hawaii. Jared's telling a story about eating cereal in Hawaii, and it like started doing the back when we were 2 and in Hawaii back when we were 2. Like, oh. Like it's like.
All right, so let's
I wish
not.
I could hear
then
Jared.
This is too long. You're right, Jerry. Fuck it. We're out.
Just put Count Chocula up top.
We'll
and then
fix
call
the
it a day.
audio and we'll do something next week.
Yeah. The audio.
Well, I don't even know what we'll fix. Something just changed. We didn't mess
Count
it up.
Chocula is not fucking S tier.
I
There's
said
no way.
A.
Everyone just list your S. Yeah, we
Holy
don't need to do
shit.
we don't need to do the full thing, but everyone just list
All right,
their
fine.
S.
Only your S.
list
Take
my
off your
S?
A. Yeah.
Okay.
Take only S is only. Only S
Yeah,
is
yeah,
only.
and you can list multiple S's.
S
If
is
you've got
only. I like
multiple
this. I like this. I like
Cinnamon
this.
Toast Crunch for me easily an S.
Yeah, put
That's
that
my
up for me too.
ultimate
Yeah,
S.
like I'm gonna call that an S too.
Well, that's both your picks then. You both wasted.
Well, Raisin
you can
Bran,
have
but just
you
the
can have
raisins.
multiple S's. Like if you have multiple S tier, I think that's.
Oh,
Okay.
what the fuck, dude?
Can I
Well,
say
'cause we're not gonna put everything in.
Like the raisins and Raisin
If
Bran.
it's an A for you, don't list it. You can only.
Where's
list
the
your
one?
S's.
Where's the
Okay.
one with the frog? The fucking.
Honey Smack or Smacks or.
Where's Smackers, bro? Where's
I
the,
put Captain Crunch the original.
Where are them fucking Smackers at?
Not
Smackers
even
ain't
peanut
on
butter.
there?
Yeah, where are?
Holy shit!
Yeah,
this is
Smacks would
fucking
be
discrimination
S.
if I've ever
Smacks would
seen
be
it.
And same with Honey Nut Cheerios. I agree with Addy on that.
Was that wait?
That is
Which
an
one
S.
was
Yeah,
that?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Which
for
Captain
show.
Crunch was that? Which
The original. Yeah, the peanut
Peanut
butter,
butter?
I'm putting an A, not an S for me personally.
Peanut butter's S, dude. Fine, give me.
I know peanut butter for you is an S
if
for
it's
show.
if it's an S for you, put
You
it
don't,
up.
you don't think
yeah.
peanut butter's an S?
I'm just, if I had to pick between the two, I'm going with that. I think
If
it's
you're
an
going-
S objectively speaking, but subjectively, if I get one, I'm
Can
going
I
with the
say?
original.
Can I say
think
this
that's
though?
fair.
Can I say this? If you're gonna go with the original, I'm gonna put it up there. Then go with the ones with the berries at least too, because the berries at least give you.
I think that's the one Jared put up, Crunch Berries.
No, he put the original without the berries.
I'm going without the berries actually.
The plain?
Yeah.
The fucking plain?
Yeah,
the plain?
It's the best of everything.
It's
the gold
God.
seal.
And I'll say in terms of fruity cereals, kicks.
How do you not do the fucking?
I think Fruity Pebbles is S.
I'm making it interesting.
I'm putting Frosties up there, dude. Jerry, they're great.
Definitely an S.
What are Frosties? Oh yeah.
The flakes.
Oh yeah.
The Frosty Flakes, we all know is a 2B staple.
Yeah, no, it just took me a second. Yeah.
It's a fucking. They're great. Come on, I
Oreos
still buy
was my
that.
biggest
Frosty Flakes might actually be my favorite.
It's not even like Oreo flavor.
The only cereals
I really like honeycombs, but I don't think they're S.
Honeycombs is great. Honeycombs is great.
It's an A for me.
I'd say Pops is S too. I love Pops.
Not honey enough for me. I'd rather go.
Pops.
O's is there. O's for me, definite. In the most recent years, it's S for me.
Yeah,
I'll cash a box in a night.
I mean, I think Pops is S, but I'll go A with Pops and take a step down.
If Pops is A for you,
no, I'll go A. I'll go A.
You don't gotta have your Pops.
Pops isn't 100%. I mean, I'm still mind blown that Addie put that version of the Crunch fucking berries
no Crunch berry. I don't.
And I can't believe we're not putting peanut butter up there. It's insane.
No,
to me.
Peanut butter is up there.
No, it's not. Peanut butter's
down. Yeah.
Like Reese's Puffs is the best corny cereal they've ever made, but it's not better than Captain Crunch peanut butter.
Actually, you know what my favorite cereal is, which isn't on here, is the Rice Krispie treat.
Reese's is probably B.
Yeah.
B.
No, they don't have
it. No, they don't have it. They don't have it.
Why would they have Frosted Krispies but not Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
The rest of these cereals are trash.
Oh no, it's just Rice Krispies.
And I don't know what. I can't even tell you what that weird version of
Apple Jacks. Hell yeah, I love it.
Frosted Flakes is. What is the Frosted Flakes they got
Russell
there?
Wilson.
What are the Frosted Flakes they got? The golden ones.
Is that honey? Honey Graham?
Honey?
I think they have a honey Frosted.
I don't know if I've ever fucked with the honey one.
I don't think I've
There's two of them. There's two of them. There's another one down by the honey bunch oats.
Weirdly enough,
all the Special K could go.
Frosted Flakes are not gluten free.
They're not gluten free.
What is Quisp?
Interesting.
Wow.
Never had Quisp.
At least not the.
I like the frosted mini
ones.
Wheaties.
Wow.
Are frosted mini Wheaties? Oh yeah, frosted mini Wheaties. Put them. They gotta be. There's 3 of them in a row. The original ones.
Now, how do you feel about apple cinnamon Cheerios?
No, that's not the original ones, Jerry.
Cheerios.
I think I've had those. I like them.
I like the apple cinnamon. They're bomb.
Yeah.
But I figure if you got honey nut up there, you might as well just go with.
Yeah, exactly. Cheerios.
I don't know, dude.
I don't think there's
the rest of. I mean, I would say personally, I would put I would go Crunch Berries. The original. I think the all berries is a little much. I like that one better than the other one because it's
they do have Crunch Berries.
They have regular and they have all berries. Oops, all berries. Oops, all berries is a little much.
It's a little much. That's the only one I'd say objectively not an S.
I think Lucky Charms is a classic cereal, but I don't put it in any of the categories.
No, it's just I only. It's like everyone. You only want the marshmallows.
I would hate to see it go.
Are there Cocoa Pebbles?
Oh, Fruit Loops.
Do we have a chocolate thing represented?
Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer Pebbles, but if someone's a Puffs guy, whatever.
Over Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah, personally, because even with the fruit ones, I prefer Fruity Pebbles than something like Trix.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I
like
my
Trix.
parents would not get us Fruity Pebbles.
Really?
That was like nah, that's too sweet.
Line.
You could have Trix or I
like
Kix Berries or whatever.
Kix Berries.
Kix
Berries,
I love Kix Berries.
Kix Berries was pretty good.
What about that Minecraft
I honestly like one of the special
cereal?
Ks that has like the chunky shit in it. Is actually really good.
Dude, Kellogg's. I love Raisin Bran. It's not fun. It's boring, but Raisin Bran's great.
Yeah, I would always just pick out.
Yeah.
Wait, you put the regular unfrosted Frosted Flakes up in there?
No.
That shit's Jerry did. You fool, Jerry.
Jerry would never do that. Pretty sure Jerry would never do that.
There's a bunch of cereals.
I'll actually say there's very few that I don't like.
Smacker's not being there is a bummer.
I like Lucky Charms, but I don't like Lucky Charms. Like when I'm eating it, I'm like, yeah, this is great. But I never want.
I don't think I really ever fucked with the Eggo cereal. That might have came out after.
No, yeah, I've had honeycombs, but I don't think I've had Eggo.
I don't think I ever fucked with the Eggo. I think that we were too old, and like now when I go there,
Eggo,
I never get it.
That one's throwing me off.
That throws me off a little bit.
Fruit Loops is the only one where I'm like, maybe I want to put that up there.
Yeah.
Of all the ones that are left, because Fruit Loops is
Apple
bomb.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think me and Paige fucked with the Apple Cinnamon Toast Crunch a couple times.
Where's Apple Cinnamon?
It's right there.
Oh yeah, you guys did. You guys had the crazy cereals. If I wanted the good shit, I had to get it at your place. Well, you were the only one with the cookies one. Is that even up there?
No, I never got that.
Bullshit, you did. Bullshit, you had the cookie crisp. You had it once, I swear to God.
If we got that was definitely, I'm going to put this out there, that was my sister for sure. I never got, I don't like chocolate cookies.
Yeah, I think Marilyn got it as a once-off, and it was like tree.
And there's no way in fuck my mom got it. If anything, my grandpa got it.
Well, Paige wasn't buying shit at like 5 years old.
No, but we would trick grandpa into getting stuff like that for sure.
Hell yeah. Probably grandpa.
Yeah, it was not. There's no way my mom. There's no way my mom would ever buy shit like that.
She got you guys all the dope shit.
No,
get out of here.
No, you're tripping.
Right.
You're tripping, dog.
Maybe I am.
You're tripping. Yeah, we would sneak shit in with grandpa.
But I know for sure.
We definitely had crazy cereals, but and I'm not denying that we probably did have Cookie Crisp at one time, but that was definitely not a household staple.
I'm just glad I was there for one time.
I honestly feel like we tried everything. We would go and be like, what's that one now like? And we'd get it, and then we'd be like, don't get that one again.
That's all the shit I could never get.
I could say for sure that we tried the Oreo and all the there was a bunch of knockoffy ones like the Reese's Puffs. And when the Reese's Puffs came out though, we got Reese's Puffs a bunch.
Got Reese's Puffs.
We were into Reese's Puffs because we were a big Reese's family.
Reese's Puffs were good, yeah.
So we were definitely into Reese's Puffs. I just had Lucky Charms recently because they were on sale at Costco for the monster box. I got the monster double box.
Hell yeah.
For under $5 at Costco.
Boom.
It was a fool's move. It was a horrible cereal. I realized instantly it's a horrible cereal.
I don't like freeze-dried mushrooms or marshmallows.
The marshmallows I still look forward to, Nick, but the cereal itself is just bland.
Yeah.
Which, Lucky Charms?
Lucky Charms. It's a bland-ass cereal.
The cereal part is just so... Why haven't they updated that? To be
it's
you'll
not
actually
good.
Enjoy this.
I way rather Frosted
Flakes. Sugar
step
thing.
Up their game. Yeah.
I way rather
our marshmallows are so good. If we make the other part good, we won't be able to sell it.
I wonder if it is something like that, bro. It's got to be a balance. If it gets too sweet or something. Yeah, I wonder if it is that.
I mean, I would go Frosties, O's are my 1 and 2, and then I'd probably go with one of the Crunches as my 3 and 4.
If you worked at the cereal factory,
that's my personal list.
They're just like, bro,
Jerry,
I took a scoop of this. Exactly. I mean, I guess you could do it at home, but
I never was a big Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy. My sister loved Cinnamon Toast Crunch though. She would get that a lot.
Marshmallows
she was really big on that, but I was never super big on that.
And I'm sure they even got epic.
But I'd eat it. I'm not denying that I would eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Even if I went home tonight and they had it.
Or if it's easy enough, you could adjust the sweetener level and just do crazy shit.
But this is going to sound crazy.
You could actually
I thought
make
that
a good
was
tasting,
sugary.
Lucky Charms. Add way more frosting to the non-marshmallows.
To me, I throw this out at you guys. To me, I think Cinnamon Toast Crunchy, out of all those cereals, just the way, the texture and everything, maybe that plays a huge role. It seems like it's the sugariest cereal on that list.
Yeah.
It might makes not the best milk afterwards.
It might not be, though. But because it has that super sugary coating on the outside, it instantly feels like this is a candy, not a cereal. Where the rest of those cereals, even Frosty Flakes, where it's obviously got a sugar coating, doesn't feel as sugary and crazy as
Fruity Pebbles, though.
Fruity Pebbles
that's one
tastes
where I'm
crazy,
like, this is just fucking sugar. It might be gnarlier milk than Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But
and then Cocoa Pebbles is straight up chocolate milk. So there's a lot of sugar in Cocoa Pebbles.
I mean, I eat cereal now as a dessert, not as a...
exactly.
Oh yeah, I don't ever have cereal in the morning.
No, you gotta be crazy.
And it's got to be 2 in the morning or something. Yeah, I don't.
Captain Crunch is overrated. Wow, BK with a hot take. Now BK, when you're saying Captain Crunch is overrated,
actually no cereal really melts.
Are you talking about all Captain Crunch or one in particular?
Maybe the marshmallows.
Yeah.
You're talking about you think the cereal melts in your hand?
I'm just wondering cereal on a hot day.
I don't think so. I think that the marshmallows even hold up because they have that weird outer texture.
Yeah.
I think only liquids can affect those marshmallows personally.
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
I think you're right.
I don't think cereals are affected by heat like that.
It'd be sick if the dinosaurs you squirt water on and they expand. Dude. If they made a cereal like that where the moment you pour milk on it, it's just
all of a sudden you have this giant marshmallow stuff.
One giant piece of cereal.
Mushroom. But yeah, dude, that would be sick.
Parents would be pissed. They'd be like, "This bowl just overflowed. What the fuck?"
It's one Frosted Flake.
It's like the Star Wars.
One big Frosted Flake.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. One big Frosted Flake.
The box comes in like 20 in there, and then you just put one in the bowl, and then you just.
It'd be sick if they could do it like when you get a taco salad and the bowl is the thing. If your bowl was a Frosted Flake, and then you poured another cereal into the Frosted Flake bowl.
Have like a dessert taco salad.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, guys. We have a BK. We have a BK
update. To be able to pour liquid, but the bowl would last long enough before it just falls to shit. Oh my god, the drink at the end.
We have a BK update, guys.
Just read it.
What, he's not hearing us?
It is a no.
Oh, all of it.
BK says that Captain Crunch is overrated. He said it was all of the Captain Crunches, and he followed it up with "It's just okay," and the texture sucks.
Okay.
The texture is definitely
I do think
one.
that's a fair criticism of the texture.
Everyone knows it rips your mouth, so you
tears up your mouth.
Huge caveat.
It tears up your mouth. Yeah, I mean it does.
Oh, I couldn't understand what you were saying.
It does tear up your mouth when you eat a lot of it. I do agree. Milk does help with that. I'm not a milk and cereal guy though, so I eat my cereal dry. 100%. I do not put liquid on my cereal.
I just do dashes now.
I only use milk for cereal. I don't ever drink milk. I also rarely drink the milk afterwards. Like sometimes I'll take a sip.
Oh, really?
I don't like milk. I think milk is gross.
That's gross.
I'm with you. I only have milk and cereal or a little bit in my coffee. Or if there's a recipe that calls for a little bit of milk. Like
exactly. I don't mind doing that.
But now
just drinking it, I just don't drink
it.
Do a little. I swear it kind of helps bring out the flavor if you just do a tiny splash on your cereal. I eat most my cereal out of a mug, so one little splash will kind of cover that surface area, and it just does a little something. I think.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
All right, well we're gonna wrap it up here because now we're really tangenting.
Did Jared like my splash comment? I see.
He was laughing at you because you're just ranting about milk now. All right, BK. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tier list that we did just for you.
BK's in the building.
If you rewind, you could hear our Thor conversation. I ended up saying that it's not as good as Ragnarok. I've gone back on my word.
Not as good
Rewinding
as Ragnarok.
and find out. So everybody, if you made it this far, if you want to win a prize, leave a comment. We will pick the winner next week.
Where am I?
Yeah, the name. Well, that's not in the comments, Nick D. So yeah, he doesn't count.
Not a big.
Do I get what's the prize? Like a T-shirt? You guys got T-shirts already?
Yeah, we have T-shirts.
Custom headphones?
Yeah, white tees from Hellgrip.
Sick.
Tune back in, like, subscribe.
By Dre for all.
Tubi, Nick D, Jarvis, Jerry, and our special guest, McMasher.